Yeah, and we can start whenever we want, right?
How about we start right now?
Let's start right now.
Have you heard about raw water?
Yes, I
A
have.
lot of people talking about raw water.
Yes, it's the buzz on the interwebs and the little natural food circles.
Because I guess people feel like, raw water just going to give you superhuman health powers or something like that?
I guess it's like the fountain of youth. Raw, natural, vibrant. It's going to make your skin clear.
Ooh, yeah. You
Yeah.
must be drinking lots of raw water.
Yes, yes.
I'm a little thirsty. I'd like maybe have some later. Raw water is natural water, so it's not really been processed. It has still has its minerals and its ions and its particles and the bacteria. Nothing has been removed from the water, so it's basically, water that would come from the sky or be found underground, but hasn't been processed in any way.
Right. And so there's a couple of companies that make it. It's not like in mass production all over the U.S., but one of those is live spring water and tourmaline spring water. I actually talked to the guy from tourmaline
Do
spring
they
water.
mine it out? Like they mine the raw water?
Like with shovels?
Yeah, like just pick it out?
No, I don't know if that's
how they do it?
I think they suck it out, like suction
big
it
straw?
out with a big straw. Like there's like 10 people just like sucking it out. Like, yeah.
That's
no.
why it's so expensive.
That is why it's so expensive. All those straws and a lot of jaw power. So I called the guy from Tourmaline Springs. This is him.
Hey buddy. What's his name?
His name is Brian.
Hey, Brian.
I call him Brian on a stick.
Hey, Brian on a stick.
Brian on a stick. His real name is Brian Pullen.
Yeah.
But Brian Pullen.
What does he say?
Brian Pullen. Brian, he sings songs. Drink my water, suck my water through a straw.
Faster.
Make me money. Sorry, Brian. I apologize. So he said that they were one of the first people to make raw water. He said that he advocates for it because he said it doesn't have any minerals or anything added. He basically said it's natural. Like this is straight from the earth. They get it from this spring in Maine called Summit Spring, and they just like kind of suction it right out of the spring.
Yeah.
And then bottle it and send it to you.
So presumably it's good for you.
That's what he says.
Well, we have some raw water right here. What do you say we taste it? How do you feel about it?
I mean, I was excited about it until I saw it. I heard that it has like a smooth, crisp
Let's
taste.
see. How's it taste?
Okay, I thought it was going to taste like dysentery, but this actually does taste good.
It's because it came from my tap.
You what? Wait, what?
This isn't raw water. This is just water from the city of Dallas.
Shut
But
up!
it is delicious. The reason I didn't buy raw water is because the two companies we could find, there's one out west and they just deliver in the trucks. Like, you can get it delivered. And then this was really expensive, this tourmaline water. And so I just got some tap water and pretended like it was theirs. Is it good? taste those ions in the
Tastes lies. It tastes like lies.
lice. Tastes like lice.
Tastes like lies.
Like lice.
Like your lies.
So we want to know like the difference between bottled water and this raw water. Just in addition to what you just said, is bottled water is regulated by the FDA. And so the question is it safe? Well, they bottle under the Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, which sets regulations that are based on EPA standards. And then also they have to be bottled under FDA standards for the current good manufacturing practices. So there are a lot of things around water, and the buzz on raw water is like it's a little out there, right? Because it's just coming from some dude's backyard in Maine.
Right. And you really don't, since it's not like heavily regulated by the FDA, you really don't know like where it all comes from. As far as the bottled water, you do. Like if you get your Dasani, you know exactly like where it came from.
And it's very safe. There's been very few health outbreaks since the 70s. Bottled water has been very, very safe.
Yeah, this guy would say that they are tested. Tourmaline water is tested by the Maine Drinking Water Program, the Maine Department of Agriculture.
And our timer's done. I'm just gonna hit stop, but let's keep going though.
Okay.
Bonus time, people.
Bonus.
Who's testing that water?
The Maine Drinking Water Program and the Maine Department of Agriculture. So theirs are tested, but every raw water company it can be tested by.
Right. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Right, and so I personally, if I had had the time and the money, I would drink it. I don't have a problem with it. Are you worried about drinking raw water?
I don't think I'm gonna give this one a no.
So the question is, can raw water make you sick? Do you think there's a possibility compared to regular water that you could get sick from drinking raw water?
I think you can. I definitely think that I think the government puts these regulations in place for a reason, and I think it can definitely make you sick if it doesn't come from the right place, and you have no way. There's no way for you to absolutely know.
You can't know for sure. So
Mm-hmm.
good on you, Maine, for checking this water in Maine. But I kind of agree that drinking raw water could make you sick, but drinking this water from my tap, which I pretended was raw water for 7 seconds.
If you drink
very
this,
healthy.
yeah, and you'll know what lies taste like.
The taste of lies and the taste of truth. Thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, give us a thumbs up or subscribe or some other kind of smoke signal
Yes.
that you like what we're doing.
Hooty hoo!